Hello everyone and welcome to my playthrough of Deserts of Kharak, which I've finally gotten around to, which is chronologically the first game of the Homeworld series, though was the third one made. It's a little bit divisive amongst the fans of the series because it was set on, on Kharak and on the ground as opposed to in space, which is what the series is famous for. But this is one of my favourite series. It has an incredibly deep lore and setting to it, 99% of which is in the manual. So I won't get too deep into what's going on other than it's set in this world called Kharak, which has an expanding desert that's going to eventually render the world completely inhabitable, temperatures ranging from about 30 degrees to boiling point at the equator across the world. Only the north and south extreme points are really habitable, and it has an interesting social structure as well, but I'll maybe go into that more sort of dry points while I'm playing. I have already played through this game thanks to Steam Family Sharing, but one of my friends quite recently got me it, not quite recently, got me it for Christmas, and I thought, I like this game a lot, I'll do it again. I normally play games on hard, but well, I see Classic as a difficulty, and I have flashbacks to Homeworld 1 and 2, so I played it through normal. I'm going to remove that humiliation from my history. You know what? It's not complicated, and the tutorial's sort of out of character a little bit, so I'm going to skip that and launch straight in.
Our planet is dying. The desert grows with every passing year. The world is at war. But there is hope. An object has been detected deep within the Great Banded Desert. It has been called the Jiraki object, the primary anomaly. We believe it may hold the key to our salvation. An expedition to retrieve it is being prepared.
Rachel, we have you on move. Stand by for pickup. Rachel, we need that control module hooked up before we launch, and we don't have a lot of time.
Understood. Clearance to approach?
You're clear. Gate 5. Rachel, Gaussian attacks have been launched against multiple coalition bases. The northern frontier is under attack. The launch of our expedition carrier, the Kapisi, has been accelerated.
This is the captain of
Objective tracking online. All control systems successfully installed and online.
Systems confirmed. Rachel, redeploy to your base runner.
Copy that.
Attention all stations. This is fleet intelligence for the expedition carrier Kapisi. I will be issuing all mission objectives through this channel.
Roll.
Before departure, we need to run essential tests on our key capabilities. Vehicle production, resource salvaging, and combat operations. Time is of the essence, so let's run through these quickly. Fleet operations, is your channel clear?
Affirmative. I will be providing all non-critical updates on unit production, research, resource salvaging, and all carrier systems through this channel.
Copy that. Stand by to initiate production test.
Forward screen, reposition.
Carrier copies. First,
It was
deploy a salvager from
beautiful.
the command carrier Kapisi.
The transition from hand-drawn cutscene to graphics engine is always seamless
Salvager
there.
online.
That's great.
Stand by to commence resource test. Order the salvager to gather nearby resources located here.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the best point would actually be to sort of launch into an explanation of some of the things about the setting, but might well wait till I finish harvesting that.
Rachel, the Kapisi support cruiser has suffered a mechanical failure and requires immediate repairs before departure.
So yes, life on Kharak
Use your base runner to repair the support cruiser located
yes.
here.
is broken up into family work units called Kith, and Kith are sort of political and a family unit almost, and the Sujet, for example, everyone of the same Kith tends to work in a similar career. So for example, Sujet are usually astronomers, though that expands later into sort of science as the world throughout its history has grown. The Galzians, the main antagonists of this game, were an extremely religious Kith who believed that people were placed on Kharak to suffer, and they caused like a massive war about 400 or 500 years ago, before being exiled into the desert by the other Kiths sort of banding together to throw them back. People do sort of move between different Kith as they grow up. If they are interested in a particular career, someone, for example, might leave Kith Sujet to join Kith Minan or whatever. I can't remember what Minan are. It's not entirely relevant. But that's like my Cliff Notes version of what's gone on in this world and what is going on. The Galzians are the ancient enemy who were exiled to the sort of Great Banded Desert, this equatorial hell of high temperatures, who wear their Fremen-esque outfits and are opposed now to the coalition of other Kiths called the Diamid from entering into the Banded Desert to explore this anomaly they found from a satellite near the equator. You'll notice in the loading screen there's a list of names around the central logo. Those are names of other carriers that have been launched. There's only 2 left now, and Rachel Sujet's brother was on one of them, which has gone missing. Right, think I've covered the Cliff Notes here.
Initiating repairs.
We'll probably explain it in a minute in the cutscene anyway.
Just when we were getting comfortable. Repairs completed.
Good work, Rachel. Stand by for combat test. In order to produce combat vehicles, we will need to invest time and resources in upgrading our tech. The first step is to upgrade the Kapisi's advanced manufacturing facilities. Once that is done, we will be able to build light attack vehicles. Go for carrier.
Not entirely sure why the tutorial is a
Research
separate
completed.
thing
Light
when you
attack
cover
vehicle fabrication now online.
pretty much everything in this.
Produce 3 light attack vehicles
Oops.
from the Kapisi.
Runner copies.
Systems ready. Got an attack.
Light attack vehicle online.
Go for Kapisi.
Light attack vehicle in service. Light attack vehicles ready.
Target drones are now ready for weapons testing. Contact. Use the light attack vehicles to target and destroy the drones located here. Hostile.
So you can see already it sort of mixes up the usual RTS format, and you don't have a base so much as you do your carrier.
Reading.
It's much more... That's very much in the spirit of the other Homeworld games, and creates a bit of an interesting dynamic,
Ready.
I feel.
On our way. All required tests are complete. Give me a go, no-go for launch. Operations?
Go.
Bridge? Go. Rachel?
Science team's in place. We're go.
Engineering? Go. Confirm all systems go. Jet carrier Kapisi. We are go for launch. Launch command confirmed. Clear out. Understood. Prepare to open outer doors. Fire all charges. Disengage locks. Outer doors opening. Mass ratio in line. Tracking solid. Doors at 50%. Looking good. Bring engines to speed and move out. Outer doors at full aperture and secure. She's all yours, Captain. All stations, this is your captain. Today we embark on a historic mission to find and retrieve the Kharaki object. Lying at the heart of the Great Banded Desert, deep inside Galcian territory, we believe it holds the key to our survival on this planet. The journey will be perilous, but if successful, we will change the course of history forever and secure our future for generations to come.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. We've launched 3 months ahead of schedule and just in time. The Galcian threat was far greater than we had anticipated. As the lead scientist on this expedition, I'm more convinced than ever that my brother was right. That what lies out there amongst the dunes holds the key to our survival on this planet, and possibly beyond. We have no choice now but to believe.
And that was our first mission. Bit of a short one, mostly just setting the tone. It's a beautiful game. I love the art style of the cinematics, I love the graphics themselves. I think they're very well done, and the music is fantastic, really fits the tone. Don't worry, we don't need to worry about fuel or water. That's covered. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!